wrestling out of the City of Angels, weighing 228 pounds, he's a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, Almighty Christopher Daniels.
Earlier tonight, Alex, Daniels said, not only would Jay White not be victorious here tonight, but that Daniels was going to put him down, that Daniels would look to hurt the young man. What do you think, I mean, other than the obvious, he might be trying to hurt the young man, what do you think Christopher Daniels was hoping to accomplish with that diatribe? It's easier to say than do.
Especially against Jay White. I mean, show me somebody besides Lio Rush that has that type of potential this amount of time into their career. He better be careful what he's doing there. He's playing with fire, isn't he? A supernova, actually.
He certainly is. It has been one of the great stories in 2016 here in Ring of Honor Wrestling. The rise of youth, all of the great competitors and competition that we've seen. This young man is making a name for himself in each and every match.
His opponent, wrestling up from New Zealand, weighing 200 pounds, Jay White.
Who would have thought that Jay White, a rookie here in Ring of Honor, would be able to take Jay Briscoe to a time limit draw on television, but he did just that. Who would have thought that Jay White would have picked up his first win in Ring of Honor in a six-man tag team matchup, pitting the shoulders of his opponent here tonight, Christopher Daniels, but Alex Shelley, he did just that.
I'll tell you who would have thought it, I would. Because the first time I met him years ago in the New Japan dojo with a freshly shaved head, when he's doing 1,000 Hindu squats and 500 push-ups and falling on his back repeatedly, rolling repeatedly, I realized that this kid loves pro wrestling more than he loves life itself, and he's willing to make the ultimate sacrifices to do what he has to make it big in Ring of Honor or anywhere else.
So it will be Jay White one-on-one against almighty Christopher Daniels here in this singles matchup.
Almighty. That's just ridiculous.
Hey, it's on the marquee, man. So Christopher Daniels, his reputation from the very origins of Ring of Honor was to not adhere to the code of honor, and not much has changed in over 14 years. Paul Turner's your referee, bell sounds, and here we go. So how is Jay White taking to the adjustment of being in the United States and competing full-time here in Ring of Honor?
Well, you tell me, Kevin, because the last time Ring of Honor had a pay-per-view, I was in New Japan participating in the J Cup. Now you tell me, in your honest opinion, how did Jay White do?
He did great, was not victorious on that night in that four-corner matchup, but each and every matchup, Jay White has shown exactly why he is a star on the rise.
Absolutely, and you don't have to be victorious to make a statement, and actions speak louder than words.
All right, so Jay White, as we said, that matchup on television about a month ago it aired where Jay Briscoe and Jay White went to a time limit draw. Side headlock applied by Daniels.
Really wrenching on it too. You know, I watched that match from ringside. I was happy to second Jay the way he seconded me for many of my big matches in New Japan Pro Wrestling too. And to see his potential realized, it's not like I had anything to do with it, but man, to see that growth come to fruition, it's refreshing. It's refreshing to see that wrestling's in good hands, especially in Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling, not in the hands of the Bullet Club.
How did it feel to see, I know you participated in the Super J Cup, your old partner, Kushida, came out victorious in that.
You know, I consider myself a simultaneous member of two tag teams, the Machine Guns and the Time Splitters, and to see Kushida's growth, much like I've seen Jay's over the years, to see him win the J Cup, a legendary tournament, and become the top junior heavyweight in Japan, and know that I had something to do with it along the way, well, it made me feel good about myself, but it made me feel even better knowing that Kushida is going to make sure that the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title does not fall into the hands of the Bullet.
Right, and of course, we know Bushi is a very worthy challenger as well, so Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bullet Club, they're all gunning for Kushida. Chaos's Will Ospreay as well. Side headlock takeover from Daniels. Jay White rolls Daniels' shoulders down, just north of 1. Shoulders down again. It's a more solid 2 count. Great escape there into the hammerlock.
Hey, Jay staying on the arm, and I personally believe that his greatest strength is his technical wrestling.
And we've seen his growth and improvement each and every time out. Now, living in the Northeast, doing some training with you as well.
Absolutely. A training partner of mine since he entered the New Japan Young Lions system, actually. And he's learned from the best. He's learned from the Ligers, from the Nagatas, from the New Japan legends that are still on the roster. And he's learned from the legends of today, too, not just the legends of yesterday. Hey, he's learned from Tanahashi. He's wrestled Okada. He's been in the ring with the best in the world.
And the head scissors now prize Daniels off the side headlock. Oh, that was a nifty escape there.
I got to hand it to him. That was a very, very clever counter. You know, there's a reason that Christopher Daniels has had the longevity in his career that he has. There's a reason he's one of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor. It's because the guy's great. He's a genius when it comes to pro wrestling. It's just a shame to see him act like such a douchebag.
Yeah, and of course, I made the point earlier on as Jay White goes to the hammerlock, now rings up the left arm.
He's been staying on that arm.
Yeah,
too.
that's the story to watch here. But I made the point earlier that, in my opinion, from year over year, most improved wrestler in Ring of Honor is Frankie Kazarian because of the way that he was able to transform his body and utilize that, dropping about 18 pounds in his 18th year of professional wrestling, and really has led to the improvement and the rise of the addiction.
Absolutely. I think if society has misplaced value on one thing, and in recent years, it's the fact that we know now age is just a number. If you keep yourself in great shape over the years, you can do anything at arguably any age. Now, Frankie Kazarian is 39 years old and looks better than he has in the 15 years I've known him, and he's wrestling as good as he ever was. He wrestles as good at 39 as he did at 29.
And the cravat now applied by Christopher Daniels. So Daniels has focused on the head of Jay White, while White has looked to go after the left arm of Christopher Daniels.
I mean, this is just really solid technical wrestling, and in my opinion, this is one of the foundations of Ring of Honor. This is real pro wrestling.
And the New Zealand native, who is very excited to return to New Zealand, and a big special event that's coming up on November the 12th, which I'm very happy to be a part of. That's going to be exciting to see Jay White in his home country, along with Bad Luck Fale and many of the stars in Japan. Oh, come on now.
And he capitalized on that slap, didn't he? Right back to the side headlock, staying on that neck. Just blast him, Jay, please. Just blast him. Come
White's
on.
instinct to play by the rules, being compromised by the aggression brought out of him for Christopher Daniels. Underneath, up and over the top. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander on that one, eh?
Drop toe hold.
There you go. I like what I'm seeing.
Downstairs again.
There you go. Just throw them out like trash. It's like garbage, please.
Oh, Jay White, the drop kick follow.
Something new out of Jay White right there.
That tope there backs Daniels, crashing into the barricade.
He has literally limitless potential. He can do anything. He is that good an athlete.
Didn't tell a lot of folks in his native New Zealand while he was growing up that he had dreams and desires to be a professional wrestling star.
He didn't have to. He did it.
And he just went and did it.
Yep. There's a certain level of respect for not having to, I don't know, talk yourself up. Wish the addiction.
Yeah, they certainly are their own best press agents. As
oh my God.
Now Daniels.
They just don't shut up. I mean, I can give the Bullet Club respect in the sense that, man, they are really, really good wrestlers who work really hard. They're just scumbags who like to, I don't know, beat people up when there's more of them. But the addiction, oh my God. They're just annoying.
Yeah, and they certainly have continued to cry conspiracy at every turn, and such was the case when Nigel McGuinness made Ladder War 6. It'll be the Addiction, Motor City Machine Guns, Young Bucks all vying for the tag team titles. That left arm not meant to bend that way.
No.
Or that way. Oh, my goodness.
There we go. Just manipulate those joints. Do whatever you want.
Shoulders down. Daniels kicks out.
Yeah, and you do have to win with a 3 count or somebody giving up, so can't fault Jay there. Looks like he's winding up for another nice one. There we go. Knife edge chop. He's controlling Chris Daniels.
That's, again, I would have expected Daniels to be the aggressor, to be the one to carry the fight. And instead,
right, he's carrying the fight.
Yeah, and just as we say that, Daniels jams his fingers into Jay White's left eye.
Textbook belly to back suplex. You know, fun trivia fact, Christopher Daniels is literally twice the age of Jay White. And it just goes to show that his skills carried him throughout the generations. It's a shame to see him have to resort to things like poking people in the eye and slapping younger kids around. I mean, go toe-to-toe with him and prove yourself.
Well, he was unable to out-wrestle Jay White, that's for sure, so instead had to take that shortcut tactic, and now, watch this, closes in and keeps the pressure on Jay White outside on the floor.
Stupid Punisher still on his tights. Yeah, go ahead and throw him in his fence thing there.
Even the fan in the front row telling him to get back in the ring. He got back in just long enough to break the count of Paul Turner.
You know, at one point or another, the Ring of Honor locker room, everybody looked up to Christopher Daniels. I don't think they do now.
And that's a very good point, because certainly when you look at what Daniels has done over the body of his entire career, I mean, he should be applauded. He should be held in high regard, but such is not the case with his peers.
I mean, how can you applaud some of this stuff?
Daniels is taking time here and is savoring the moment.
Staying on that neck, too, isn't he?
And back again, the side headlock strategy of Daniels and the attack out on the floor. He has continued to put pressure on Jay White's neck.
You know, push come to shove. Win, lose, or draw. I mean, every cliche in the book, this is a learning experience for Jay White.
It is, much like it was earlier with Kamitachi in his matchup against you. Much like it was with Leo Rush moments ago against Caprice Coleman. Even for ACH in our opening match, and Will Ferrara, those two young competitors. A great opener.
Oh, absolutely. You talk about somebody realizing their potential. Huh?
Oh! Face first goes Jay White. This might do it. No, White kicks out.
Maybe realizing a potential neck injury.
Oh, man.
Daniels knows it. Targeting those C vertebrae. It's smart. You think about his trademark moves, the Koji Clutch, the Angel's Wings, Last Rites, they're all neck baits.
And that strategy paying dividends here as he looks to take whatever oxygen is left in the lungs of Jay White out from within him.
Yeah, Jay White just trying to keep the blood flowing, keeping those legs moving, and the crowd's getting behind him. There you go, stay alive. Stop moving, you stiffen up right away.
Another nasty neck chop.
Oh, that's just humiliating. Just sitting on him like he's furniture.
He is proving his point.
Yeah, he absolutely is. And in the process, he's taken away one of those Gordon Soley 5 points of balance.
Yeah, he definitely has. And Daniels now with an elbow smash. Could just be a matter of time before he is victorious over Jay White here.
Come on, Jay. If there's one thing Jay can do, if there's one thing you will learn in New Japan Pro Wrestling, it is how to hit. It is how to fight.
Neck breaker. Nope, countered. Turns it over instead to, and Jay White kicks out. Quickly now to a full lateral press.
Not even letting him get a 1 count. There's still fight left in Jay White. I mean, that was proof positive right there. He's still got a ways to go.
Back on the neck.
Oh, just driving the knee between the shoulder blades. Again, nothing pretty, but it's effective. Jay's lovely head of hair working against him.
Yeah,
too.
and it's an easy handle there. Back to the cravat.
It really is. I mean, illegal as it may be, grab it.
Exactly. So it seems as if now Daniel's almost working backwards. This is how the matchup started, but all that body of work in the middle now makes this much, much more painful.
Absolutely. A cravat, a very basic hold, but a very effective one, just sandwiching the forearms on both sides of the neck and against the eardrums, too. Just extremely uncomfortable. Not only affecting the neck like a vice, but affecting the equilibrium, the inner ear. You know, you damage that nerve, and it takes a long time to repair. There's no blood flow to the nerves. It takes a long, long time for any of that damage to be fixed on the body's own report there. Come on, Jay.
Yeah, Jay White now needing to fight from underneath. Trying to put a lot of starch behind those shots to the midsection.
Yeah, normally I'd frown on closed fists, but I mean, in this case, I feel it's warranted.
Reversal.
Oh, he just can't catch a break.
Yeah, White ducked his head just a moment too soon. Instead, now count.
That'll do it, though.
DDT.
Come on, Jay, now's your chance. Don't stop moving now. Do not stop moving now. Body's in motion, stay in motion.
Christopher Daniels, Jay White. This matchup hangs in the balance here at Stage AE. We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Both men back to their feet.
Keep getting up, he'll keep knocking you down, CD. Textbook Jay White, just a jumping back elbow right to the grill.
And now Jay White will look to continue to go on the offense.
Running European right in the corner. Here we go. This is one of my favorites.
Runs underneath that vertical suplex.
And there it is.
Even at this late stage of the match, to still have that level of athleticism.
Favoring the neck, but he's getting up to that top rope, and I have a feeling I know what's coming next. Yeah, it's time for the best missile drop kick in the business.
There it is. That missile, oh, but he landed squarely on the back of his neck, Alex. 2-0.
Gotta wonder who that damaged more, huh?
Yeah, certainly the boots of Jay White struck Daniels. But,
right into the Koji clutch. I said it was the best missile drop kick in the business. I did not say it was the smartest move at that point in time.
Well, it could be submission victory here for Daniels with the Koji clutch firmly applied in the center of the ring.
That is a very difficult hold to get out of. I mean, he just has you totally entrapped. I've been in it before.
Jay White, though, able to just barely get that boot on the bottom strand to force the break.
Hey, if you can't counter, you got to get the ropes.
I don't think it was biased. I think Paul Turner was right there and saw it.
Yeah, maybe focus on Jay White. Jay White just not letting him get a handle on him, just shoving him off. Oh
now,
my God, just relentless.
Yeah, zeroed in on the back of the neck.
Oh.
STO, that should do it too. No, White kicks out again.
I just vintage Christopher Daniels, and again focusing on the neck. He's got a game plan, and he is sticking to it. There is no doubt about it. Come on, knee. Setting up for the Uranagi.
Countered by White.
Oh!
Caught him over the second rope here. A series of Europeans. Nowhere for Daniels to go.
Beautiful running European. Completely opened up like that. The arms pushed back towards the posterior.
Got him.
Uranagi suplex.
Oh, Daniels tried the Uranagi, and it was White that hit it and got a near fall.
Now is not the time to let up, Jay. Well, he's been using that Kiwi crush for the finish. And he's going for it right now.
Go.
Yep, he's going for it right now. Smart.
Caught. There it is.
Daniels countered that O'Connor roll.
He certainly did, and that leads to the best moonsault ever. Oh, Daniels lands on his feet.
No water in the pool.
Out of the way. O'Connor roll, there it is. 2.
Into a crossface holding. Clean on that rack. How many times has he gone for the submission victory here?
And again, another submission hold that zeroed in on the neck that has been compromised severely.
Turning it into a half straitjacket there. I mean, just shutting him down while he tries to grab the ropes. He knows that Jay White's gotten the ropes on those previous submission attempts.
Daniels, unaware that White was feeling around for that bottom rope, finally able to recognize where he was. Gets that boot on the bottom rope, forced to break once again.
I mean, with all due respect, Jay White's showing incredible heart, but Christopher Daniels has handed him his ass.
Yeah, he really is, and this could be it right here. Angel's Wings will be the final move here that leads Daniels to victory. Wait a second.
And that took a toll on his neck.
That lariat puts Christopher Daniels down.
Hard, short clothesline. These guys are going the distance. Now favoring his lower back. You know, you do that missile drop kick the way he does, and it's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to cause a lot of damage, too. Oh, you can see the sweat coming off.
Continuing to hammer away now. Might be looking for a stoppage.
He might get it, too.
But instead, Jay White fires back with forearms.
Standing him up with those Europeans.
The legs of Daniels wobble.
Oh!
Straight right.
Oh, Jay looks like he's out on his feet. There we go.
Drop kick on the button.
Give that drop kick a 10 right in the face.
Here we go.
The Kiwi crush.
Kiwi crush.
He hit it.
Got him.
Come on.
Leg hook. 2. Got him.
Yes. That is why I want Jay White on my side.
The winner of the match, Jay White.
The younger generation in Ring of Honor really making a statement tonight, am I correct?
Oh, you certainly are. I mean, look at what Lio Rush did. Look at what Jay White just did right here.
And look at what ACH did in the opener.